Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. I've got really bad hay fever, unfortunately, and so it's been absolutely kicking me in the balls in the last couple of weeks, and it just makes me feel really quite unwell, so I've not been making some videos. And to be fair, not really wearing a lot of makeup on my eyes, especially just because my eyes are very, very sore a lot just now and really swollen, and the last thing I want to do is like whack a whole load of makeup on them. But now I'm feeling a little bit better. But you'll probably, I imagine you're going to hear my voice. I still sound quite nasally and snotty and bunged up and all kinds of loveliness. So yeah, thanks very much, hay fever, asshole. So anyway, I'm going to talk about a product that I got a little while ago, and I've been absolutely dying to use it, but I wanted to film the product before I use it and then after I've used it, just because it looks so beautiful. So I ordered this. Look at this packaging. I just want to talk about this packaging, seriously. I order a lot of makeup, yeah? I've got a lot of makeup, I've had a lot of things through the post, and normally packaging is like, whatever. This is beautiful, look at it. It's like absolutely stunning, and it says, I don't know if you'll be able to see it just from the lights and the shininess of the packaging, but it says you've got unicorn mail. I think? Yeah, you've got unicorn mail. So, you open this bad boy up, holy fuck, look at her. That is one sexy unicorn bitch, eh? Yeah, that is stunning packaging. So, look at that. I mean, seriously, it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then, once you kind of get your eyes away from the lid of the packaging, if I can get it open again, on the inside, you get this little treasure trove. So, these are brushes. These are like the original unicorn brushes before everyone's done dupes of them. You know, you can get them everywhere now. I've seen Makeup Revolution have just brought some out, Primark have got some. However, I would say the dupes of this are generally a 5 brush set, and this, beautiful. Look at that. Oof, that is some sexy packaging, yeah? That is absolutely beautiful. Even down to the details of like the zippers are little unicorn heads, you know? It's stunning. But yeah, this is a 10-piece brush set, and everyone else, the dupe seems to be a 5. I'm sure you can probably get it through eBay and things. A full 10 brush set, you know, of all the kind of the China rip-offs and things, but, you know, obviously I can't really recommend those because who knows how they've been made hygienically, what they're actually made from, and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so I got this on a special offer. This was £40, and I got, obviously, the brush set. Ooh. So you get the 10 brushes, and I'll put them up close to the camera so you can see the beauty of them. Honestly, they're like little artworks. I just kind of don't want to use them because they look so beautiful. And I know that, you know, once you actually take this and put this, like, well, you'd use this for blending more than anything, really. But, you know, once you actually start using these, they're just going to get all messy. Like, you know, you put your foundation in that, and that's just going to turn from beautiful unicornness to, well, with me, it's pasty white, you know. Even though I do still have a tiny tan from being on holiday, it's mostly gone. And what I also like with this is you get, look at that, it tells you about every single brush. They've all got different names, like blending is my cardio, obviously the blending brush, wisp me away, it's just like the powder brush. They've just really put so much thought and so much effort into this. It's just an absolute pleasure to have this product, you know, and I don't actually think I'll ever throw this packaging away because just looking at it makes me really happy, to be honest, you know. And on the back of the brush guide you get that nice little kind of wicked sexy unicorn. And then the fake lashes in here, oh the fake lashes, I'm not gonna lie, the fake lashes scare the living daylights out of me. So once again, beautiful packaging. So it was a kind of random set that they send you, and I got the ones Fluttershy. Hey. So normally I kind of buy, you know, your average fake lashes, you know, Girls of Attitude are really good, I really like them. Or Ardell, that kind of thing. Or even, to be fair, sometimes I go on eBay and just get like kind of big strips like that, because I generally don't like over the top lashes, okay? So I've got really small eyes, and I just think it just looks sometimes a bit stupid when, you know, I've got eyelashes coming up to here. But hey ho. So these are humongous, and honestly, they are scaring the living shit out of me thinking about putting these on. They are so long. It's unbelievable. So the packaging is really nice, it's really sturdy. You know, I'm not used to this kind of thing with fake lashes. I guess if you pay, you know, these normally I think on the website are about £10 for a set. So this is definitely kind of on the premium side of the lashes. So anyway, when you open them up, so I've taken one off before just to kind of have an ogle at it. And they're just insane. They're absolutely massive. Look at the size of that. I've got fake lashes on today. I don't like putting my fake lashes on top of my lashes. I put them underneath, under there. So it kind of makes them look a lot more natural when you do it that way. And you generally don't get the corners pinging up and all that kind of annoyingness. But like, seriously, let's put one on just for a giggle, so you can see how humongous this is going to be. And also, who has eyeballs this size? It's absolutely insanely big. Oh my fucking god. I just don't think that I could ever seriously wear these. Look at the size of it. Oh, I mean, they're beautiful looking at them, they are, but for somebody like me, I just don't think I seriously would ever wear them this kind of length. I imagine I'll be chopping that bad boy down, you know? But yeah, if you're into dramatic lashes, if you've got like nice big eyes, then something like this might be good. Or, you know, if you're a guy and you want to do a bit of drag, then I think these kind of things, to be fair, could be right up your street. So yeah, that's that. And you also get a little guide with it as well, which tells you how to put the lashes on, which, you know, it's just lots of really nice little thoughts and touches have gone into this. And then the final thing that came in was their eyelash glue. I've been trialling it for a little while now. I'm not 100% sold on it, to be fair, but I'm going to try it on its own a few more times. What I've been doing a lot of time is using the normal eyelash glue that I like, which is just the Revlon one. I don't like duo glue at all, I hate duo glue. I really like the Revlon one because I like the wee brush and things, and it just seems like a good glue that holds everything. And then I've been kind of putting a bit of this on top, and it works quite nicely. But yeah, so that's everything out of the box now, and you get all kinds of like this little sequins, there's sequins hidden in there and like all kinds of stuff, and then obviously the rest of the picky underneath, and it's just gorgeous. Honestly, I just love this packaging so much. So let's have a quick look at the brushes. So Boosh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think it was saying these are the first guys who kind of brought out the unicorn brushes at all. And yeah, just gorgeous. Now, I'm not sure the shape of them, how I'll actually enjoy using them. I'm not used to something this chunky really on a brush at the start. And I certainly wouldn't be holding it gently by the end because it feels too thin down there. So yeah, I'm not sure how the actual application process is going to go. But the brushes themselves are just... gorgeous. They're so pretty. They really are. I saw that they do a set that's black and red, and I think that's generally more my kind of style, you know, and if these are nice and if not too many of the brushes are similar, it might be something that I'll get in the future. And I would say they feel gorgeous. They feel absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, really nice. I'm trying to look actually and see what they're made from, if they're synthetic or if they're real. I have a feeling that they're synthetic looking at them and certainly feeling them, but I will just double check next time. And you get a whole guide on the bottom about how to use them and how to look after them with things and clean them. They say to get a little dry and stiff, then put olive oil on it. I've never heard of doing that before cleaning, but so it's apparently softens the hair and brings the texture back to life. Also, maybe it is hair then. Yeah, I'll double check next time anyway, so we'll see what's what. But yeah, they're gorgeous. Let's see if I do this, if anything molts. No, nothing molting at all. Looks really nice. They feel very nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, and honestly I just can't wait to use them. And they've got a little kind of unicorn imprinted onto the silver section here as well. So yeah, they're absolutely stunning. I really, really cannot wait to use them. How are the little brushes actually? Can you still see the unicorn? Ah, so this is a brow brush. And I was thinking, looking at it from a distance, I was like, oh, it just looks quite plain. But no, there's definitely a unicorn pattern through it. The kind of the dyeing of the bristles in there. It's the only brush I would say out of the whole set that you can't really see it very obviously, kind of all the attention they've spent on it. So yeah, I cannot wait to use them all. And I will basically be using them this week. So that's what I like to do for most things. I like to kind of try them before I kind of do anything on them, to be fair, and then come back and tell you how I feel or how I found them. So I will do that. I will play with these, break them all down, and see how I've enjoyed using them, and kind of after I've done that you'll get the next section of this video. Alright, so I'll try and get some close-ups of them for you just now, so enjoy seeing the beauty of these brushes up close. So this is Blending is my cardio, and this is obviously the blending brush. This is the fleeky brows. So like I said, this one, it's not really as apparent until you actually start separating the bristles. This has got really that beautiful pattern on it. This is Wisp Me Away. So this is a big powder brush they've got in there. It's gorgeous, look at that. Ooh. This is Chisel Cheeks. And this is a contour brush. Okay, so this is Spot It, and this is a concealer brush. This one's called Crease Brush, and this is a crease brush. Now these kind of brushes are generally my favourite that I use for eyeshadow, so can't wait to try this one. Okay, this one is Strobe Alert, and obviously this is a fan brush. This one's Buff Up, so this is obviously like a flat top foundation brush. This one is Barefaced Blush, it's called. Obviously this is a blush brush, but to be fair, I would use that a lot of time for contouring this kind of shape. And this one has the best name. This is called On Cloud Glitter. So this is meant for a glitter brush. So this is basically a packing brush even, not blush. So you can use this really to pack on colour, but it also works very good with pigments and glitters. Hey! So this is now the second part of me doing my review on the unicorn brushes. I've had them for about a week. I've been playing with them now. I still have hay fever. Fuck you. Fuck you, hay fever. And I don't know if you can see, but my eye is quite bloodshot, this one, but hey ho, I've kind of persevered and just done a video anyway. So, you know, this is what they look like after a week's use. So I thought they were going to turn out looking a lot dirtier looking than they have, but they still, you know, you can still see all the beautiful kind of effect on the brushes, that just gorgeous patterning that they've got on. So I had a check on the website. So the brushes, they are synthetic. They're made from something I've never heard of before. They are made from Taclon, which is apparently vegan friendly as well. So if you're into that kind of thing, then, you know, obviously these would be suitable brushes to unleash your inner unicorn. Not made from unicorn hair, they're good to go. And how have I found them? In all honesty, I love these brushes. I play with a lot of makeup, you know, and I've got a lot of makeup that I like, and it's in brushes, but I actually genuinely fucking love these. I think they're really, really good. There's one brush out of all 10 that I don't like, and one brush that is a good enough brush. It's just I don't really like those kind of brushes in general, so we'll start with the one that I really don't like, which is the fan brush. So the problem for me with it is it's too small. This is the fan brush that I normally use, which you can see it's, yeah, what's this, like 1, 2, 3, probably 3 times as big. And when you look at them side on as well, this is just so skinny. It just doesn't really pick up much product. You get this uber thin line, and it's just, I don't like it. It's not for me whatsoever. whereas this bad boy picks up everything and you get a decent amount of highlights, you know, as you can see from there. But this one, I'm trying to do a swatch. So we'll just take a bit of the kind of bronze that I'm using just now, and we'll take a bit of my arm and hopefully it'll come across. So it's just so thin, I just can't deal with that. You just have to go into your makeup again and again and again and put it on, and it's just too time consuming for me. It does say on the lovely information sheet that they give you with it that it's quite good for sweeping away powder underneath the eye, and sure, it's fine for that, but why wouldn't you just use a powder brush for it, you know? That's much easier and picks up much more product. So me, I'm afraid this brush was a fail. I don't like it whatsoever. The other brush that I think it's a good enough brush, and I've certainly got brushes like it as well, but personally I just don't like using them, is this kind of contour brush, this kind of flat-headed contour brush. I did my makeup today with it, and it's nice enough to use. It's a beautiful brush, you know, you can really feel the quality and everything for it, but I just don't like them. I find that they make everything, it's a very kind of Instagram kind of contour. It's there and it's in your face. Whereas I normally use something more along that kind of shape, you know, which is their blusher brush. I use that kind of thing for contour because I think it's a lot more subtle than this kind of extremely contoured thing. And also it's really difficult when you start blending down to keep it subtle. It's just like whoosh, a big stripe of product. So for me, this is one that I'm not a fan of, but the rest of the brushes I really genuinely really fucking love. I would say my favourite brush is probably the powder brush. Not a brush I generally thought I'd get that excited about, to be honest with you. This is beautiful. My normal powder brush is not quite so pointed on the top, it's more kind of like a dome, circular. But this is great, and it's so soft. It's literally like just petting a little animal, and it's just gorgeous on your skin. I love it. And what other ones? I think the eyeshadow brushes, I'm really impressed with them actually. I absolutely love the little crease brush. These are my favourite kind of eyeshadow brushes anyway, and I really enjoy it. I did say at the start I was wondering how I'd find holding them, but actually they're fine. Quite enjoy them. They're even though they've got that pattern, that kind of swirl all the way down, they're not uncomfortable to hold. They're a pleasure, and I don't find them actually too long or anything when I'm using them. So yeah, loving the brushes. For me, I would totally buy another set for them, absolutely. I think 40 quid for 10 brushes anyway, well, what I paid for them, normally 45. I think that is a decent price for a really good quality set of brushes, you know? You can pay a lot more than that for brushes which are about the same standard, you know? I've got Zoeva brushes, and I don't think these brushes are worse at all than my Zoeva brushes, I'm sorry, I don't, and they cost me a lot more money. So I would say, yeah, go for them, absolutely buy these. I think I'd probably quite like in the future to treat myself to another set of their brushes. They've got some gorgeous red and black ones, and that just screams out to me. Red is my favourite colour, and that's just like my soul on a brush, you know? So yeah, I love them. End of story. The other thing we're going to talk about are the lashes. So I have the lashes on now. So these were the Fluttershy. Just make sure I'm saying that right. Yes, Fluttershy. These bad boys on. And holy shit, these are humongous. I don't think I've ever worn eyelashes as big as these. I've got them on, and I'm not going to lie, they are kind of scaring me. They're just so big. So I had to cut a fair bit off them, but I thought actually I'd end up cutting more, so that's what I ended up cutting off, which is just a bit over 1 centimetre, and I used their glue to stick it on with, and solely their glue, so I have been kind of combining it with my Revlon glue, but I just used that one just for it, and to be fair, it's done a great job. It's really good. So I don't glue eyelashes on in kind of your normal fashion. I don't stick them on top, you know, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but yeah, I don't stick my eyelashes on that way. They are under, well, that's attractive pose, isn't it? But yeah, they're underneath there. That's why I stick them under, and I think it makes them, with someone who's got quite small eyes like me, it just makes them a lot more natural, and they just sit so much better on my eyes when I stick them underneath. And if you notice the size Bloodshot, it's not from any of the products I've got on, it's not from my makeup, it's just from my hay fever and me rubbing my eyes earlier, so don't panic about that. I've had no reactions whatsoever. The glue, it's glue, it smells like glue. It doesn't like really bother me too much, but it sticks really nicely. But these eyelashes are just insane. They're definitely outside of my comfort zone, and the quality on them though is very nice. They're made from silk, so once again, you know, if you are against kind of animal cruelty, you need products to be vegan, then these will be right up your street if you want an extremely dramatic set of eyelashes. The band on them is really nice as well. Normally when you get big ass lashes, you get a very big band on it, and they're really stiff and they're really horrible and they're really heavy as well. Whereas these are actually, I don't feel them that when I'm wearing them. They're really not a heavy eyelash. The band on them is not super thick. It's just a perfect size, to be honest with you. So what I think I'll probably end up doing with these bad boys is trimming them down, because, you know, some bits of them, look at that, it's like, it's up to here. It's just huge. I mean, I should have measured them, but they must be like 3 centimetres or something. They're mental. They're absolutely fucking mental. So yeah, they're too overly dramatic for me, but I would say I would definitely be interested in looking at their kind of more natural, although they don't have a lot of them, but they definitely have some. They're normally, all their eyelashes are just insane, you know. These are dramatic lashes. These are not kind of average, I'm going to wear these to work lashes. These are, I'm going out in the town kind of lashes. I would definitely get them in the future, you know. They're really nice. They are nice to wear. They're so easy to get them on. I literally just kind of boop, 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 and that was it. They were on, and normally eyelashes, there's a wee bit of faffing around for them, but these were very nice and easy. So yeah, the style, not to my taste whatsoever, but the actual quality on them is gorgeous. They're really nice. So I hope this was helpful to you. And oh, I should probably say that they give you a guide, which I've got here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so they give you a little guide on what to do, and I've already banged on about the packaging and everything at the start, and they just, honestly, they've really gone all out, and I think they're fantastic. I think it's an amazing product. Their brushes are amazing. Buy them in a heartbeat again. And their lashes, like I say, yeah, I would definitely buy a set, but I'd try and get a more natural set. So I hope this was useful for you. And yeah, I'd say if you're kind of interested in them, you know, support them, because these were, from what I can find out in all my research, these are the original kind of unicorn lashes, and everyone else has just kind of ripped them off, and I think they do a fantastic product, so why not support a smaller company, eh? So I hope this was useful, and have a nice day. Bye.